Hello, this is Jamie and I'm Ben.
And today we're exploring 3 of the most exciting and innovative ice creams that London has to offer. And spoiler alert, I win.
No, that's not how this works.
Except I win.
On trend, of course.
Someone's got some cash to burn on ice cream.
Ice cream is awesome in the summer.
What is Italian for ice cream? It's going to taste like a shower gel.
Yeah.
Oh! For my choice, we've come to Camden Market in the north of London. I've brought us to Chin Chin Labs. They've been open for 7 years and they make Europe's first nitro ice cream. Now we're here to find London's best ice cream, but the Times newspaper has called this place the best ice cream parlour in England. So surely, I automatically win. I've even sorted us out a sneaky backstage tour, just if I needed to do anything else to secure the win. What is the best looking and
best looking one?
Tasting.
This one here.
That's the wrong order.
Sandwich.
So if it's the most popular, I think we're going to have to go for the burnt butter caramel.
The burnt butter caramel, awesome.
I'm going for the thumbnail. So, can I have the killer marshmallow cone?
So it's a vanilla cone, as I said, and then some torch marshmallow, and then we'll get the scoop of ice cream on the top. A liquid base that is made here in the kitchen. It's pretty much like a milkshake, so it's got different things depending on the flavour. What we're going to do is just take the liquid action from this tank. It's very cold, it's almost 200 degrees. The benefits of it is to freeze the liquid base and make it ice cream very quick. So regular ice cream takes about 2 hours in machines to get frozen. So with this one, as you can see, it's very, very quick. From a liquid base to ice cream in about 20-30 seconds. The fresh bases are made every single day, and then we'll make the ice cream to order. I'm just taking it now. I'm texturizing it manually.
Wow.
Hello. Ooh, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Sorry about that. I licked and kissed. Oh.
So the burnt butter caramel, the base is made by pretty much making a toffee. Caramel, sugar, water, glucose, and they add a load of butter and they basically let it burn. So you get that kind of bitterness, there's a slight smokiness to it, and it takes away from the sweetness of the marshmallow and the cone. It's perfectly balanced.
Caramel ice cream can be sickly sweet. This is the burnt caramel and the torched meringue. And it kind of cuts through the excessive sweetness, but let's be honest, what we're really interested in is the texture because of the nitrogen. You can see how glossy and shiny it is. It is uber creamy.
That isn't overly powerfully sweet. Because of the burn, it kind of makes it almost, gives us a savoury note to it.
The mouthfeel is great.
Damn it! Yeah. There is a mouthfeel.
Oh, now you're dripping.
Oh, look at. So the meringue, well, it's at slightly above room temperature because it's been scorched on the outside. Therefore, it tastes warm compared to the ice cream. And you've got this kind of hot-cold mix, which is really weird, but also amazingly delicious.
Nailed it! I can see what he's done there. He's appealed to my geeky side and he nailed it. But I have one better. So for my choice, I brought the boys to Soho, an absolute hub of awesome restaurants, bars, kind of night scene, and in particular to Gelato, which is awesome Italian gelato. They have loads of gelati on offer.
Oh no.
The plural of gelato.
Yeah, true.
So I've been wanting to come for ages, but a couple of weeks ago I finally made it to Bocca di Lupo, which is an amazing Italian restaurant, and opposite they have Gelato, and that's kind of their sister restaurant, and they do gelato like no other.
I reckon there's 2 ways of looking at this. He's either going to go super tradish, or he's going to go like rose petal and tea tree lemon, you know, that kind of stuff. I know.
Yeah, aloe vera ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is matcha. This is the only ice cream in the world you eat and you get more thirsty and a drier mouth than before you eat it.
So you're not going to tell me what flavour this is before I put it in my mouth?
I hope you'd be able to identify it.
Oh! Okay.
Incredible pistachio gelato.
It's really strange because usually when you get a really nutty flavour like this, you also get the texture of nuts. But there's no texture of nuts, it's just smooth ice cream and amazing nutty flavour.
The Napa gelato is it is churned much slower, so it has much less air in it, which makes it denser, which means there's less place for the flavour to dissipate, which is why it's so intense on flavour.
So really, this is the opposite of my ice cream, which was frozen within 20 to 30 seconds, and therefore doesn't have any ice crystals in it, and blah 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 blah. Beautiful. I wouldn't usually go for something this nutty and sweet at the same time. I really like this. I really like this.
I was gonna go for their mint sort of homemade choc chip version, but because they churn them fresh every single day, that isn't ready yet. This is my second favourite, and I also know that it doesn't matter what flavour you get from there, they're all amazing. And the benefit of choosing a fairly miserable day in London is there's no queue, because normally it is round the block here.
And it's like we're in an Italian square. Look at the view.
So there's only one left. It's Barry Taylor, and I think there's two problems here. Number one, how is he going to beat ours?
So far, two top class options.
And number two, is it going to be ice cream?
Boys, you have no idea what's coming up next. When you look at me, what do you think?
Pretentious.
I can't answer that on a PG-13 channel.
On trend, of course. I am bringing the guys to Mayfair. You know Mayfair, the most expensive spot on the Monopoly board. Yeah, I'm surrounded by high-end fashion, Bugatti, Bentleys, and London Fashion Week behind us, which is on point.
Way to throw off the shackles of the stereotype there, Baz. Daddy, I need some ice cream money, please.
Mate, while we're here, do you want to get a new shirt?
Daddy, the ice cream van didn't come. Can I have an ice cream Rolls Royce instead, please? He's not, is he?
Come on, what would you expect? Come on, embrace it. A novelty meal to match a novelty outfit. Come on.
I've not heard of this before, but having seen it in that picture, I cannot imagine anything more Barry Taylor.
The Avocado.
Yes, we are in Snowflake, which is a gelato store inside Selfridges, a very trendy, high-end fashion shop, and that's why we are having trendy desserts.
It's an avocado. I mean, it's clever, isn't it? It's very Instagram, it's very on trend. I hope it delivers in quality too.
This is the Avocado, an avocado and a gelato with a nut butter gelato in the middle as well. It's served in an avocado cup.
Have you ever felt more out of place? Is it just an avocado with some ice cream in the middle?
No, this is all gelato. It looks like my pistachio one.
Boys, dig into the best gelato and avocado of your life.
I've got high hopes.
Cheers.
Cheers. So you never expect ice creams to be savoury, but having had a few like pesto ice creams before and cheese ice creams, is once you go to the shop, you realise that it's absolutely delicious in a very different way.
That is the most avocado-y tasting thing I've ever tasted.
It tastes more like an avocado than an avocado.
Yeah, but there's also a slight hint of citrus,
Yep.
and I'm getting a little kick.
It's almost like the sugars, and I think you're right, there's a citrus something in there, brings out more of an avocado-y flavour, so it tastes like a really fruity avocado. Now this is weird, but we have to eat the stone as well.
Just super intense on flavour, because that is the most peanut buttery, nutty.
And paired with the avocado, because it's slightly more bitter and not as sweet as the avocado, when you pair it mixed together, it works really well.
It's a really intriguing one. I really enjoyed it. I'm happy for Barry because I think this has actually lived up beyond just looking trendy. I think it actually has the flavour to back it up.
That is one of those things that everybody should try. That was a very, very pleasant surprise.
That was good, but that was a lot of ice cream.
Yep. We need something refreshing, light, and
savoury.
yeah.
What were we doing again?
Okay, let's recap and let's talk money.
First up, Chin Chin Labs, Nitro, ice cream. How much do you think I paid for it?
It must be quite expensive because there's quite a few procedures they have to go through to bring it to you. I'm going to say it's worth £6.
It's more like a dessert than a grab and go ice cream because it's almost celebration in a sense. So I think, you know, £5 plus.
£4.95.
Oh, pull that fiver, £4.95. You get a great Insta photo. So for Gelato, you're looking at incredible gelato ice cream made fresh every day, intense Italian flavours. How much do you reckon?
A very clean, delicious, pure ice cream with the most pistachio nuts in them. It's got to be £4.
£3.50.
Obviously depends on whether you go for small, medium or large, but given we're having 3 ice creams today, we went small, £3 a scoop.
Good. That's good value.
Yeah, that's good value.
Yeah. Oh.
What about your quick coffee shop option?
Yeah, have a guess at my one.
I reckon it's the most expensive of 3 at £7 or £8.
I reckon Ben's probably on the money, £7 or £8.
It was I can't say it. It was £9.95.
Tenner.
I mean, that's a lot of money for an ice cream. But if you were in a posh restaurant getting a dessert, you would probably pay £10 for a banging dessert.
Go try them all and you won't be disappointed. You might be slightly poorer, but you won't be disappointed.
Did you have a favourite out of the 3 that we picked? Which one would you have chosen? Or have you got a completely different suggestion that we should have gone for instead as London's best ice cream? Either way, let us know down below.
So many good ice cream places to check out.
Mr. Whippy is still a banging shout.
Soft serve? I don't mind a soft serve. It's not up there with gelato.
So which one do you think was the best? Comment Jamie's choice down below.
No, you're not allowed to manipulate.
Well, it's not manipulation if I just won.
And as always, don't forget, if you haven't rung that bell, please do so and you'll be notified every time we release another corking video.
As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends, so if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways that you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below.
This...
Wait, and squeeze in please.
Hello.
Not facing each other.